In this video is one of the reasons why a lot of FBAs don't like race soldiers. Is because even when we're doing the right thing, even when we have our own businesses, some of them just want to mess with us. Now, you got a woman in our community who's a lawyer, and she's dumping trash. I want you to watch what this race soldier comes up to her and says. Ladies and gentlemen, we clearly can see that cop was an anti-black racist. And he was an ignorant fool at the same time. The sister gave him the card. He said, "What's the address?" He said, "Turn it over." Why wouldn't you turn it over? He immediately just say she's committing a crime, right? Don't know what she's doing. Who cares if she's throwing something in a trash can? And see, this is what you call a race soldier right there. An anti-black race soldier. They sit up here targeting a black person because she's in a higher level than him. He went to the police academy. He don't know the law like a lawyer would know the law. Lawyers go to school. They go do their regular degree. Then they go to law school. This cop only in the academy, so many months? And like he running around here talking about like he know the law? Most of them don't even have a criminal justice degree. But I'm glad this sister stood on business because he was a straight up racist. And we can see that. We know the nuances of that. Now, the folks who kind of slow, well, how would you know FBAs know anti-black racism when we see it? Don't have to really say no words. We know the attitude. We know the condescending speech. We know it all as FBAs. And this is what some of us have to put up with. But see, notice she knew what she was talking about. Well, I'm going to let you go with a warning. No. It wasn't no warning. You were flat out wrong. You was going to get sued. And if I was a sister, I'd go ahead and sue anyway, right? Because you got all the evidence that you needed. He was just harassing you. He should have left you the hell alone. Who cares if you dump something in the trash? She throwing something in the freaking trash. What's so special about that trash can? That he got to guard the trash can. Out of all the things that he could be monitoring in the city, he should be watching them trailer parks with methany and methu. He should be watching that. And how they be having all that meth around their children. That's what he should be patrolling. But no, he's worrying about a black woman dumping something in the doggone trash. It's a trash can. I don't care what she's doing. She's not dumping chemicals. She's not dumping a body. So why are you worried about what she's dumping in a trash can? That's the things that a lot of black folks talk about. And this is why you have some black folks, when they were talking about all the segregation talk and all of that, this is why you have some black folks say they would like to segregate because of people like him. See, folks, when you sitting up here talking about, why would they say that? That the guy right there in that video is why some black folks want to segregate away from you. And I've said this before in my videos. Black folks globally, not just in America, globally, need a 1,000 year separation to heal. It would take 1,000 years to heal. And after 1,000 years, for every black person on the globe to be away from them, then maybe they can start reintegrating and talking. But no, I'm telling you, because anytime that now I'll just come back from Ethiopia, and I will say this: in Ethiopia, you don't see many of the folks. You really don't. It's like this far and few in between. You see the folks, and that's one thing I can say about Ethiopia. If you ever want to go, now don't go to South Africa because you're gonna see the folks. But if you want to go to Ethiopia and see them very minimal, not much, Ethiopia is the place for you. But this anti-black racist cop, and he kept escalating. You saw that he kept trying to escalate. He kept trying to provoke this sister because he wanted to harm her. And I'm glad she knew how to handle that. So we always got to be on point as FBAs when we're dealing with these race soldiers. Definitely know your rights. Definitely you can stand on business. That's for sure. But that ignorant fool had to leave because he didn't know what the hell he was talking about. This is why black folks really don't like police like that.